Hello! Happy Sibling Shanty Sunday! I'm Scott.
I'm Sagan.
And we're siblings.
And we sing sea shanties and sea shanty adjacent music.
And it's week 19.
It is week 19.
What? How does that happen?
The inexorable passage of time.
I suppose so. But here we are. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for following us along on this way, or if you're just discovering us now, welcome. We actually started this weird process doing a shanty a day when we went into lockdown here in central New York.
And after 500
days,
we decided to switch to a slightly easier format.
Yes. So but here
Easier
we are.
for us, more annoying for you.
Yes, sorry about that.
Yep.
Because now you have to listen to 3 songs a week instead of just
and lots
little
more of us
bits
talking.
and pieces every day.
Anyway.
Either way, you can go back and listen to all 500 if you are wanting more annoyance in your life. But here we are. It's Mother's Day.
It is Mother's Day.
Yay. Happy Mother's Day
to all mothers.
Moms. All the different types of moms. And to our mom.
To our mom.
Who
doesn't watch these videos.
It's true. She just shares them out, which is good. So she's getting us more views, but maybe she'll watch them once in a while.
Halfway there.
In her defense, she has to listen to them be recorded.
That's true. She's right down the hall right now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Probably fair that way.
So we got 3 shanties for you today, as is custom. The first one is Highland Laddie or Highland Laddie. We talked a little bit about this one when we were talking about donkey riding. This is the sort of the original version of it. Comes from Scotland. It's also one of the sort of the minority shanties out there that's in a minor key rather than a major key. This one has, similar to donkey riding, has calls and responses and then a chorus. And even the lyrics of the calls and responses and chorus are relatively very similar.
And if you're new to us, the lyrics are down below in the description of the video.
If you're not new to us,
hopefully
the lyrics are still down below in the description of the video.
Yeah.
So give me a... so we'll go over to the calls and responses first. So Shantyman has 1 line, and then the first response is, Bonnie laddie, heathen laddie. Make sense? Shantyman has a 2nd line, and then, me bonnie, heathen laddie-o.
With that good old Scottish snap in it.
Huh?
Me bonnie...
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about the sound of me just like placing my hand on my arm a little too hard.
No, it said rhythm that, but said great Scottish snap rhythm. Yeah,
and then the chorus incorporates those but has 2 more lines, so you get to sing a full stanza instead of just half. Way hey and away we go, bonnie laddie, heathen laddie. Way hey and away we go, me bonnie heathen laddie-o.
Easy.
Yeah, super easy.
Yeah. As long as you can not think
major
donkey
which I'm
riding.
not even going to try to give that as a contrast. It'll just mess us up.
So try to not think donkey riding.
Correct.
And stick with this one, and you should be okay. We're going to try to. See how it goes.
Riding on a donkey-o.
Yep. That kind of works.
Kind of works, yeah.
Anything else we should know? Let's sing.
Let's sing.
Okay.
Yeah, not really. It's old. It's Scottish.
It's fun.
It talks about Dundee. Dundee is a city in Scotland. Yep.
And Greenland is a country.
Greenland is a country, as is Iceland.
Yes.
Iceland is actually not. Greenland is actually colder than Iceland.
Yes. Has more ice.
Yep. One of history's great jokes, I suppose. There was a laddie came from Scotland, bonnie laddie, heathen laddie, bonnie laddie from fair Scotland, me bonnie heathen laddie-o. Way hey and away we go, bonnie laddie, heathen laddie, way hey and away we go, me bonnie heathen laddie-o. I did not see you down the glen, bonnie laddie, heathen laddie, did not see you near the barn, me bonnie heathen laddie-o. Way hey and away we go, bonny laddie, heathen laddie, way, hey, and away we go, me bonny heathen laddie-o. No, I was not down the glen, bonny laddie, heathen laddie, no, I was not near the barn, me bonny heathen laddie-o. Way, hey, and away we go, bonny laddie, heathen laddie, way, hey, and away we go, me bonny heathen laddie-o. Ship far north on a Dundee whaler, bonny laddie, heathen laddie, ship far north on a whaling sailor, me bonny heathen laddie-o. Way, hey, and away we go, bonny laddie, heathen laddie, way, hey, and away we go, me bonny heathen laddie-o. Bound away to Iceland cold, bonny laddie, heathen laddie, found much ice, but not much gold, me bonny heathen laddie-o. Way, hey, and away we go, bonny laddie, heathen laddie, way, hey, and away we go, me bonny heathen laddie-o. Greenland is a cold country, bonny laddie, heathen laddie, not the place for you or me, me bonny heathen laddie-o. Way, hey, and away we go, bonny laddie, heathen laddie, way, hey, and away we go, me bonny heathen laddie-o. We caught some whales and boiled their blubber, bonny laddie, heathen laddie, oil and fat choked every scupper, me bonny heathen laddie-o. Way, hey, and away we go, bonny laddie, heathen laddie, way, hey, and away we go, me bonny heathen laddie-o. I'll be glad when I get hame, bonny laddie, heathen laddie, I'll give up this whaling game, me bonny heathen laddie-o. Way, hey, and away we go, bonny laddie, heathen laddie, way, hey, and away we go, me bonny heathen laddie-o. Yeah! There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it fits into that category of I can't wait to go to sea. It sucks at sea. I want to go home.
I want to go home. Yep. Nice. This one's got kind of an interesting.
We
were talking about donkey riding versus Highland Laddie. This one also has sort of an interesting relationship with another
shanty.
One that we've done as well.
This one is whereas Highland Laddie was sort of the original that donkey riding sort of sprang off of. This one actually sprang off of the Susianna Plains of Mexico shanty. Sort of once it got to the Bahamas, West Indies area, the singers there felt the American shanty was perhaps a bit too square as it was. And so this is called Round the Bay of Mexico, which is actually much better known sort of as a Harry Belafonte song than it is as a sea shanty. Similar to, there's other songs such as the Sloop John B, which started off as sea shanties or as sort of local folk songs that made the jump to pop music.
Yeah. And modern pop music.
Yep, and modern pop
well.
music.
Yeah.
Then people are like, wait, that's like that's a sea shanty?
It's a real song.
Yep. Yeah. So this is Round the Bay of Mexico. And similar to how Highland Laddie, or similar to how donkey riding is the major key version of Highland Laddie, this one is the major key version of Susianna, sort of. So it's got just calls and responses. Thank you. So Shantyman has one line, and then the first response is Heave away, oh Susianna. Heave away, oh Susianna. There's a Shantyman has a second line, and the second response actually has a sort of like a beat, and then it comes in. There's a syncopated intro here. Round the Bay of Mexico. So it's like pause round the Bay of Mexico. Again, heave away, oh Susianna. That's the first one, and then the second one is round the Bay of Mexico. It'll make more sense in context with the rest of the song.
No problem.
But that's about all there is to this one.
Ready?
Are you ready?
Sure. Find out.
Well, around the Bay of Mexico, heave away, oh Susianna. Mexico is the place that I belong in. Round the Bay of Mexico, heave away, me bully boys. Heave away, oh Susianna. Heave away, why don't you make some noise, boys? Round the Bay of Mexico. Heave away and around goes she. Heave away, oh Susianna. 6 for you and 7 for me. Round the Bay of Mexico. Heave around and with a will. Heave away, oh Susianna. If she don't go, she'll stay there still. Round the Bay of Mexico. Heave away, for she's trimmed right. Heave away, oh Susianna. Bend your backs if you want to sleep tonight. Round the Bay of Mexico. I thought I heard the old man say, heave away, oh Susianna. 1 more pull and then we'll belay. Round the Bay of Mexico. Well, around the Bay of Mexico. Heave away, oh Susianna. Mexico is the place that I belong in. Round the Bay of Mexico.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, it's got this great sort of a jaunt to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's always fascinating too of so many of these songs, like all folk music that way, is it goes through all of these different iterations depending on where it is and who's singing it and what their background is and what musical styles and things they listened to growing up or they learned, and and people take it and sort of make it their own. Lyrics change, rhythms change, the tonality of it changes, all of those kinds of things. And we end up with all this really amazing music that just is constantly evolving. Still, even today, you have, people that are covering songs that are hundreds and hundreds of years old and changing things and making it fit.
Like us.
Yeah, well.
Oh no, we're part of the folk tradition.
Their experiences and their stories that way. And so it's such a cool thing to be able to sort of actually point to things and go that and then that and then that. Because sometimes it's a little more subtle than that, but that's fun. Okay, so we said here in the U.S. at least it is Mother's Day being celebrated.
I don't know if they have mothers in the rest of the world,
no,
but
not
here in America,
no, not that. Just different parts of the world celebrate things
on
different days.
I gotcha.
Not.
Gotcha. Yep.
No.
Makes more sense now.
So we've sung a lot of songs that mention moms in them so far. So we were trying to find one that we hadn't done yet, and this is one. It's fun.
This one is very much a dedication to what happens to 3 children without the sort of protective guidance of their mother. Of mom. So it's called the Eddystone Light. This is it dates back to the mid 1800s, but was popularized by Burl Ives almost 100 years later in the 1950s, and then became a folk revival standard from there. The Eddystone Light itself refers to a series of lighthouses 9 miles off of Ramehead in Cornwall. The first lasted barely 11 years. The second one burned down after 50 years.
It's going really well for them.
But the third one...
It's still there?
Sort of. In spirit, it's still there. The third one was designed by John Smeaton, who was a civil engineer. And basically, with the design of this lighthouse, sort of revolutionized, lighthouses. Built it with stone as opposed to wood, which, to us now is of course you would build it with stone instead of wood.
Somebody had to think of it, though.
Yeah, somebody did have to think of it. Secured the tower with metal joints, all of these things that had never been done before, and really essentially formed the blueprint for lighthouse building, even today. Eventually, after over 100 years, the the rocks that the lighthouse was built on started to destabilize. So the
Eroding,
rocks were giving out before the lighthouse itself did. And so basically they took like the top half of the lighthouse and brought it actually to Plymouth, where it's now a historical site. You can go in and look around and do all sorts of cool stuff. And then built a fourth lighthouse, essentially using updated versions of the same techniques that had been used to build the third one nearby, like very close nearby, almost virtually in the same area, and that one's still up. But yeah, the rocks gave out before the actual lighthouse did. Although the lower half of the lighthouse of the third iteration of the lighthouse is actually still there.
Oh, just just waiting for everything to erode away.
Yep. Basically.
Nice.
So this one has a chorus that everybody sings along with. And the chorus is like it goes up a step from everything else, and then it returns back for the verses. So the chorus goes like this: Yo ho ho, the wind blows free. Oh, for life on the rolling sea. Yeah, so the verses actually have this nice jaunty rhythm, and then like everybody like stops and just like bellows out the chorus, and then it goes back into time. So it's this is a lot of fun at like big shanty blasts and concerts and that sort of thing. But that's really all there is to it,
except for the story.
My father was the keeper of the Eddystone Light. He courted a mermaid one fine night. From this union there came three, a porpoise and a porgy, and the other was me. Yo ho ho, the wind blows free. Oh, for life on the rolling sea. One night while I was trimming off the glen, singing the verse from the evening hymn, a voice from the starboard shouted, ahoy! And there was my mother sitting on a buoy. Yo ho ho, the wind blows free. Oh, for life on the rolling sea. Tell me what has become of my children three. My mother then she asked of me. One was exhibited as a talking fish, and the other was served on a chafing dish. Yo ho ho, the wind blows free. Oh, for life on the rolling sea. Then the phosphorus flashed in her seaweed hair. I looked again, but my mother wasn't there. A voice came echoing out of the night. To the devil with the keeper of the Eddystone Light! Yo ho ho, the wind blows free. Oh, for life on the rolling sea.
There you go. I think I always imagine that she goes and gets him.
I would imagine she would,
She had words and then some.
Yep. Yeah. Historically, mythologically speaking, ticking off a mermaid,
not a good choice.
Not the greatest
not a good
choice.
Life choice. No.
Not the smartest thing you could possibly do.
Yep.
No.
Don't mess with moms.
Nope.
And mermaids.
Especially
mermaid moms. Right out. Nope. No good. Yep. So there you go. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all of the ferocious sea creatures out there. And hope it's a good day for you. Let's see. Shanty merch below.
Yep.
Links to other cool Shanty facts and histories.
Most of it even true.
Some good news about the Kickstarter that we were talking about last week to put together this online maritime music directory. It's fully funded now, which is awesome. I do believe that they are still accepting donations, and of course all of it will go to just make it all better that way, but they have been fully funded, so that's exciting. And just lots of cool stuff going on. Lots of groups. As the weather's getting better, lots of groups out performing at festivals and things. So if you can go and check those things out. I just saw Press Gang is performing in the Toronto area, I think, next week. For a big shanty blast. So check out stuff in your area. You never know what's going on. There might be some cool stuff to go and check out. And yeah, I don't know.
That's all I got.
Okay. Hey, be safe. We love you. And we'll see you again next Sunday.
Bye.